Hi Scorpios, welcome to the True Mind Tarot channel. My name is Judy and I'm here to do a love spread for you for the month of September. Really, it is a timeless reading. Whenever you stumble upon this video and it resonates, it's when it's meant for you. And reading energy, not gender. And because whenever I'm calling out masculine or feminine energies, these are referring to the energies that we each hold within us, and which we do see reflected in our outer world as well. And also the energy that I'm reading may be something that has already happened in your life. Perhaps it's happening right now, or perhaps it will still manifest in your life. And it can also be that it is connected to a person in your life, so that it is an energy that's attached to you. Okay, I'm using the Gilded Tarot as the main card. Okay, already one is flying out. Any messages for, I'm not going to use this one, I just want to see. Nine of Cups, I like that energy. Water. Okay, any messages for Scorpio in regards to love? Any messages for Scorpio in regards to love? King of Wands, fiery energy, nice. Any messages for Scorpio in regards to love? Six of Cups in reverse. Any more messages for Scorpio in regards to love? Judgment and, whoa, this is all set of three. Whoa. Oh, this is quite a set. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and Judgment. Huh, interesting with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's definitely some sort of transformation going on. And I think it may be like a transformation about something you're trying to manifest, or perhaps how you're literally looking at what how you're like, maybe some sort of change about how you view your materialistic material world around you. What perhaps like how you, the relationship that you have to wealth may be changing. Feel like you may leave some things behind you that you may have been working towards for a very long time, but perhaps they are not as necessary anymore. And it's not that they are wasted, perhaps they just don't take as much priority as they have in your life. And something that's interesting, something with this King of Wands and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I am going to clarify it, but as they come, I think I also as a set, there's something that the King of Wands is releasing in regards to some sort of nostalgia, or perhaps a relationship, a past relationship. Being able, by stepping away from this, stepping into your own true power, and really being able to move ahead and move forward in a very passionate way. And perhaps there may have been a block about really tapping into your energy. Maybe you have felt stuck, and that may have something to do with keeping yourself attached to this relationship, whatever it may have been. And I feel like you are moving, as you are moving away from this, you are able to move ahead in this King of Wands energy, whether you're a woman or a man, or however you refer to yourself. And as you do so, you also find an internal change with how you relate to wealth or abundance. And there is a huge transformation going on in which you leave like some sort of materialism, I think, behind, or how you have been relating to work, as like where work and creating wealth takes priority in your life. And that is a chapter, that is like a lesson that has been wanting to be learned, like for a while perhaps. And it's starting to happen. I really like it. Any more messages for you, Scorpio, in regards to love? And that also, like, if your focus has been on like I feel like acquiring wealth, or like, I don't know, like physical things around you, I feel like that may even change like the dynamic in the relationship, or the kind of relationship that you may attract with that. Also because, like, I mean, if you are focusing on working and making money a lot, like literally, like the time that you're able to spend in a meaningful and deep connection is very different than when you focus your energy away from this. And it's not that you're disregarding it. I think it's just taking a different place in your life, or in a different shape with that Judgment card. Definitely major change. You see that with a 10 and a 20. 10 is really the number of change, of completion, and 20 is like double that, right? Also coming closer to your calling. And probably like all the while you have been working hard, possibly you've already like felt like deep down that it is not what you are feeling passionate about. And it really feels like that the way that you've been relating yourself to money has something to do with your childhood or your past life. But like you are emerging as this King of Wands. Okay, let's see if there are any more messages, and then I'll start to clarify. I really like this. This feels really, this feels very fresh. I forgot to tune in before I started to pull the cards. But this feels very like it feels like you're coming closer to your true nature, to your true authentic self. And not that you weren't that before that, but it felt like it was covered. Like it was there all along, but it couldn't be playful or be played out in a way freely. Like it was like almost like it has been suppressed. Any more messages about Scorpio and love? 5 of Wands. Any more messages for Scorpio in regards to love? 4 of Wands. Lots of Wands energy, lots of fiery energy. Interesting. Any more messages for Scorpio? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Any more messages? Last time. Okay. Oh, this is funny. 8 of Cups jumped out, and Knight of Cups just flipped around like that. Okay, I think that's enough. We have 7 of Cups on the bottom. Perhaps dreams, illusions, fantasy. Yeah, I think like there's something out of like that change is happening out of a reviewing energy with that 7 of Pentacles. And almost like, and I think it is in regards to other people, and maybe in regards to a love relationship, as well as the people, perhaps friends that you have around you. Like whatever you have acquired has not been supported by the people around you. I don't know if that resonates, but this is definitely a message for somebody. Almost like whatever you have been acquiring in your life has been causing struggle, perhaps jealousy among peers, and perhaps also like, I don't know, with this 4 of Wands in reverse, like almost like you were supposed to have a 4 of Wands with a partner, but because of your focus on acquiring, this has fallen apart, and possibly also caused discord in your relationship. But this may change. I mean, this may change with this Wheel of Fortune. And then there is, yeah, I really like this 8 of Cups. This one also jumped out. I think this is that exploration, whether you're starting it or whether you've already done it, of finding out a new way of accumulating, or what you are accumulating, or your relationship with acquiring wealth at all. It's really like that accumulation and acquiring is very big. And then the Knight of Cups in reverse. So it's almost like, if you are, for some of you, if you are in a relationship, I almost feel like you are walking away from this energy, the Knight of Cups, like a focus on love at all, or you are walking away from this offer from somebody in order, I don't know, it can also be the other way around. I do feel like this is your exploration of figuring out, like, what does acquiring in my life mean? It has been very important in my life up so far, but I feel like there is more. And with that, you're walking away from this Knight of Cups energy. Perhaps this is you acquiring all these cups. These cups may also, instead of money, they may symbolize relationships. Maybe it's like almost like this Knight of Cups kind of energy, trying to like find connections and find another connection and find another connection, because they never fulfill you. So yeah, it can be either you're walking away from this energy from somebody who's offering you a cup of love, in order to figure out what this pentacle energy is really for you, and you find transformation in that. Or this has been your own energy and you're walking away from that, as you have been collecting that and it has never fully satisfied you. Yes, I think those are the two messages. I feel like there's maybe a third message, and that is like, you may have been collecting. Oh yes, this is the third message. You may have been collecting, like, oh, there's this beautiful poem of Andrea Gibson, and she says something along, and probably I'm messing this up, but look it up because it's a beautiful poem that you can find on YouTube, where she says, like, I'm wrapping myself in one night stands. And it almost feels like that, just like trying them on because you want to just not to feel lonely, or just try to find that completion that you cannot find in those one night stands, or perhaps like a collection of different kind of relationships. And now finally, like with the Eight of Cups, you don't see it in this one as much, but in a classic Rider-Waite, you will see these cups nicely stacked up, and there's one hole in those that lining up, like something is missing, and the person in the card is walking away to find for that one thing that is missing. So perhaps this is that missing cup, like a true love connection, which may be also like something with that Six of Cups may represent that. I do feel like you're walking away from it though. This one is upside down. This one is a walking away card. Something is changing. Okay, let's clarify this. But this, like, yeah, these are three messages. And take it as it resonates, how it suits your situation. Lots of cards on the table here. I am going to use the Archangel Power Tarot to clarify these cards. And I want to clarify these, and I'm going to clarify them separately. So first, the King of Wands. Tell me more about the King of Wands. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. King of Gabriel. This is the King of Wands is confirming the King of Wands. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Yeah, this is just like very confident. This is so weird, confident self, because for me, this way, it looks like the king is watching that direction. But if I look like this, I can actually see he is watching straight ahead. Yeah, okay, that was freaking me out for a little moment. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Michael. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. This is the Queen of Cups. This is beautiful. I think this is really, okay, you know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for your career, rather than relationships. That is so funny. Because I feel like this has a lot to do with that, how you change that relationship to acquiring. It does seem like it's taking you away from your relationship that you perhaps currently have, in order to find a new kind of relationship that fits the new way you are going through life in relationship to acquiring. I hope that makes sense. This is not the Queen of Cups, this is the Queen of Swords. The benefit of experience. I think I really like this energy. It's like this air energy, fire energy, and this is also where like the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords are representing like the divine and the masculine energies within each of us. So there, and this is also something about that experience. Is saying something about like possibly some sort of trauma or conditioning in your childhood that is bringing you to the place where you are now. And then we have the 10 of Ariel, 10 of Pentacles, right? There's so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Yeah. I think this is where you've been working hard, you've been acquiring to get the status of King of Wands, and it's very fulfilled, it's very balanced, and you've learned a lot on your way. And I think being in that position allows you to look back at what you have done, what you have acquired, and also be like a little bit proud or pleased about what you have manifested, right? And that brings you to a place where you can like, okay, I have checked this off in my life, and now I can go and look beyond that. Like I've, like mountains. If you walk in the mountains, you see one top that you would like to reach, and that's where you walk up. And then once you have reached that top, and you look around you and you take in the view, you see a higher mountain with a different top that you can reach. And that's how this feels. You have acquired something. You have acquired a level of sustenance in your life. And you've worked hard for it, and you earned that. You really earn it. Deserve it, that's the word. And this allows you to really see like, okay, do I need to continue to go on like this, or is there space now, and I have acquired all of this, to go within and to really listen to my inner calling. And that's like a huge transformation. And that's what you see in this, like with the 8 of Cups. Like I've acquired all of this and doing the work. And maybe it's taking you away from relationships, perhaps not. Maybe we don't have to take the text of the card so literal. Okay, let's have a look at, I want to look at this together. Perhaps let's see what's coming out of that, because there were many messages around those 2 cards. Tell me more about the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Very watery energy. Tell me more about the 8 of Cups and Knight of Cups in reverse. New beginnings. Wow, that card has been showing up in both in the weekly spread that I did on Instagram, but this one also showed up in the reading I just did for Cancer. And I've been shuffling in between each of those readings very well. Okay, new beginning. I mean, big time with the 8 of Cups. Walking away from something, time for new beginning. And just look at just like the symbology of like these people, like the mountains here, and all the figures are turned towards the mountains, right? I guess we cannot really see which way these people are turned, but I think they're turned towards the mountains. Sorry, just checking if you can actually tell which way they're faced. What do you see? These figures, which way are they faced? Towards you or towards the mountain? Tell me more about the page of the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Magician, this is where you start to manifest. And also a little bit of a solitude energy. And Epiphany. Wow, these are 3 major arcana, and you saw like how they came out. Epiphany, this is, yeah, okay, new beginnings. It does look like you may be walking away from, at least from the way that you were collecting relationships in your life, like wrapping them around you. The postcard is called, I believe, that poem. I think I'm going to post a link of that poem of Andrea Gibson below, because it's beautiful. Major arcanas. This is a major shift. I mean, we've already seen it with the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune, but with both the Epiphany card and the Magician. Epiphany card is also like, it's the Hermit card. It's a very solitary card for both of you, for both of them. And see again here, like 9 and 1 is 10, like there's not a completion. And again we have here 20, which is beginnings, which is also just like, again, major cycles ending. I mean, we had the 10, it's like again 10 and 20, like Wheel of Fortune and Judgment card. See it? That is amazing. So it really says something like, however, no matter what your story is, like those 3 versions, I probably need to say it one more time, just see if I can say it clearly. Either you're walking away from the way you were collecting relationships and looking for a true connection, from what you were missing. Perhaps you are walking away from relations at all, because it's not offering you anymore what you need, and you go into yourself and go look for that inner truth. And now I've got the 3rd one. Sorry about that. I hope you'll be able to find it earlier in the video. Just blacking out right now. But again, like also with this, the Magician, this is where you start to manifest. There's a very much that manifesting energy also of that King of Wands energy, but very much from a very much more authentic place, from the Hermit. And it's a new beginning for you, clearly. New foundations, new modalities of giving shape to your life, or different priorities to your life. And then I'd like to clarify the 5 of Wands here. Tell me more about the 5 of Wands. Tell me more about the 5 of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Tell me more about the 5 of Wands for Scorpio. Ace of Ariel. Wow, the cards that are coming out are so powerful. In reverse. So I feel like this is like probably like the misgiving of the peers around you, of the way that you have acquired or how you are successful. Or perhaps even like a judgment about the way that you have acquired your wealth. I mean, yeah. And perhaps just because they don't have it and you do. Knight of Michael. This Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. One more card. And 5 of Raphael. 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret. Embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So this is the Five of Cups, and this is the Knight of Swords and Ace of Pentacles, and they're coming out for the Five of Wands. So there is something perhaps about this is another Five of Cups. So I think there may be something like in the process of acquiring that money, I think you may lose some friendships or perhaps some connections because of people around you that don't feel you deserve it, or are perhaps a little bit jealous about it, or about the way that you have acquired it, like in a very fast, rash way, and perhaps a little bit in a, what is the word? Blunt way. Perhaps not very gracefully, or perhaps not very honorably. Like, yeah, there are a lot of, I feel like there's definitely judgment from people around you about the way that you have acquired. You know, and that may mean that you lose some people around you. And I think that may also be like a part of it, why once you are sitting on your pile of gold, or whatever you have been acquiring, and you're in a very comfortable place, being in that place does allow you to look back at how you have come there, right? And it seems like you see how you may have lost the opportunity to lay a very solid foundation, both in your love life and perhaps also in your relationships, because of that focus of acquiring. And it allows you to reconsider of like how to acquire, or how to prioritize that acquiring in your life, or give it up altogether. And it really looks like you are starting to move more into yourself, and it allows you to really start a whole new chapter and move more from an authentic place. And that will also allow you to welcome in authentic connections, because it looks like you've been looking for that as well. Okay, Scorpio, let's wrap this up with some advice from Spirit Animal Oracle. Just looking at the title. Any advice or messages for Scorpio in regards to the spread? Any advice or messages for Scorpio pertaining to the spread? Any messages for Scorpio pertaining to the spread? Any advice? Bad Spirit, the rebirth is assured. In case you are doubting, probably some of you need to hear this. And it's also this 5 again, right? So maybe there may be even some doubt like thrown upon you by people around you. But this is a transition. A rebirth is assured. Don't doubt your rebirth. Whatever you are, wherever you are in, whatever state you are in right now, change is about to come. It's like inevitable. Any more messages? I really like that. That's a nice extra message. Any advice? Ooh. Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. Yes, this is like also that, sorry, I start to yell. That King of Wands energy is also fiery, right? Like lions, also very fire sign. Be generous. Like if you're sitting on that mountain of gold, how are you going to use it? How are you going to, how do I say that? How are you going to, are you just going to sit on it? Are you just going to buy things for yourself? Or is there a way that you can actually use it to help others, for example? Oh, I really like that message. And that is also how you can, like, if you feel like there's a choice that needs to be made between you and the mountain, or the people around you and the mountain, this is how you bring people with you. Either love relationships or friendships or partners. Let's see, is there any more messages for Scorpio for the month of September. Any more advice or messages for Scorpio? Last one, open to infinite possibility. And I just saw the Black Panther peeking on the bottom. I really like that, super cool. Open to infinite possibilities. There's something changing, and don't let your own perspective of how your path looks like, or the perspective of other people of how your path looks like, don't let it limit you, and really go into those, those mountains, perhaps literally, or perhaps just by exploring new paths. And that's how you just like, whatever, there's something new wanting to come into your life, a new way. And it really, I really like this. It allows you to be generous, and perhaps like also like, like that green, like from the heart space, instead of what your mind or your conditioning has led you how to go through life. And that has perhaps possibly like that conditioning and programming that has led you to be like in a acquiring mode, perhaps even some sort of trauma. And now you have all that wealth, and you recognize like what you all have, what you have all collected around you, and also what you don't have. And it is propelling you, and that is like, I think, the huge transformation, propelling you to a more heart-informed lifestyle. Okay, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, please like and subscribe or comment, because it's really supporting the channel. And I wish you a beautiful rest of September, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!